Hello, my name is Malikar, nice to meet you, and welcome back to steinsgate Linear Bounded Phenogram Kioma timeline part. We don't care which part. I love this phone line. It's like so excited. And let's just start. No, I don't want your phone. Kioma.
どうしたの？顔色悪いみたいだけど。
She examines my face to see how I'm feeling. I catch a glimpse of something over her shoulder. Lockers. The lockers in front of the ABDUCTION. As usual, it was clear that the reading stainer had activated, but I had no idea what I was doing here. I redirected my attention to Kurisu and asked,
どうして俺はこんなところにいる？
は？
マイリはどうなった？
どうなったって。どうなったかわからないから、こうして張り込みを続けてるんでしょ？
Wait, we went back to...
もっとも岡部が言った通り、このままここで待ち続けていても、イクスが現れる可能性は低いのかもしれないけど。
Oh, we went back to the kidnapping.
イクス？
I chained his snake. 前売りをさらったかもしれない誘拐犯のこと。呼び方を決めたのはあんたじゃない。忘れたの？
待ってくれ！お前は一体何を言っている？
そっちこそ何言ってんのよ。記憶喪失になったとでも言うつもり？
I inhaled deeply, opened my eyes wide open, and... I violently tore at my hair and screamed incomprehensible.
何よ、突然。どうしたの？
俺のことについては後でたっぷりと教えてやる。だがその前に今のこの状況について確認する方が先だ。一体何があった？
Kurisu, seemingly shocked by my aggressive outburst, slightly twitches before responding.
なんだかよくわからないけど、いいわ。教えてあげる。この数時間の間に何が起こったのか。
According to Kurisu, I received a ransomed email from X at 4:03 p.m. in this world line. After that, Kurisu headed to Yanabashi Shrine and met with Lukaku. Lukaku told her Mayuri hadn't stopped by. I, meanwhile, had taken position around here, keeping an eye on the coin lockers in front of the ABDUCTION. But I saw no trace of X. Eventually, Kurisu met up with me. Then 4C showed up, crowbar in hand. Wow.
何を言ってるんだお前は。それじゃ最初の世界線とまるっきり同じじゃないか。
Yeah. Wow. Oh my god. Oh, this is something very, very new and interesting. What the hell?
最初の世界線？どういうこと？
Without giving answering her, I took out my cell phone and checked the inbox. Just as Kurisu said, there's the ransomed email. This can't be. Distraught, I looked for an excuse to deny that this was reality. I switched back to my inbox. When my stomach drops, they are gone. The message saying hit Mayuri in to stop, and the stop summit used no fire one. They have disappeared. Disappeared? Why? Stunned, I put the cell phone back in my pocket. Then something touched my fingertips, the paper. I take it out. Okay. It was my cell phone. I open it, but the screen won't turn on. I hold the power button, but get no response. The battery is dead. It's not like holding this thing in my hand will recharge it. I swapped cell phone and called Daru. Just as I had with Kurisu, I interrogated Daru about what happened in the last few hours, but his answers were largely the same as Kurisu. At 4:03 I received a ransom message from X. After finishing his take on things, he shakily asked me a question.
オカリン、どうするん？そろそろ警察に届けた方が。
I told Daru to stay put at the lab for now and hung up. Mayuri had been kidnapped. Mayuri has been kidnapped. Mayuri has been kidnapped.
なぜ？どうして？
My soulless voice sneaks past my lips. My strength deflates away from my body and I collapse.
ちょっと岡部、大丈夫？しっかりして。
Kurisu wraps her arms around my sides and tries to stand me up, but I cannot stiff my legs or hips. Kneeling in place, I quickly look up at Kurisu's face. Our eyes meet. Behind her is the sunset sky, ready to melt at any moment. Kurisu holds my head in her arms and whispers in my ear.
大丈夫。私が何とかしてあげる。だから、お願い。全部話して。
With my face still buried in her chest, I slowly, quietly start to speak. By the time I finished my story, the red had faded from the sky. Beyond the painted darkness, I see a few stars twinkling. I suddenly recall Mayuri's Stando's handshake. I vaguely understand Mayuri's feeling when she reached towards the sky to try and grab the stars.
結論から言うわ。きっとあんたは元の世界線に戻ってきてしまったのよ。最後のリーディングシュタイナーが発動した時にね。
Her words went way over my head.
元の世界線に戻った。
I couldn't do nothing but parrot her words back to her.
とりあえず便宜的にあんたが最初に経験した世界線を第一世界線、次に経験した世界線を第二世界線、3番目に経験した世界線を第三世界線と呼ぶことにするわね。
Okay.
第一世界線はいくつからの脅迫メールが届いたこの世界線のこと。第二世界線はラボが火事になった世界線のこと。第三世界線はラボに血痕が残されていた世界線のこと。ここまではいい？
I awkwardly nod my head.
まずあんたは第一世界線で真由里の外出断固阻止せよの D メールを送り第二世界線へと移動した。次に第二世界線で評議会は中止、火を使うなの D メールを送って第三世界線へとスライド。そこで結婚を見てうろたえたあんたは同じく第三世界線上の過去である17時40分へとタイムリープ。ラボにいたあんたと真由里は黒マントの連中に包囲され助けを求められた第三世界線の私は18時18分に D メールを送ったのよね。
Yes. We don't know what you sent.
で、その結果あんたは今こうして第一世界線へと戻ってきてしまったってわけ。理解した？
Yeah.
理解できるわけないだろ。おかしいじゃないか。
何が？
もしもここが 第一世界線だとするなら、どうして俺はお前が存在してるんだ。いや、俺たちだけじゃない。世界中の全ての人々、全ての動植物、ありとあらゆる物質の一切合切がここに存在しているのは変だろ
どうして？
俺は第一世界線でマイルの外出断固阻止せよの D メールを送ったからだ。その結果、世界の歴史は第二世界線へと再構築されたはずだから。
送ってないけど。
何？
だから送ってないのよ、そんな D メール。あんたが最初に経験した第一世界線では送ったのかもしれないけど、この第一世界線では送ってないの。
日本語で頼む。
OKABE, what's wrong with you?
日本語で言った。
I don't understand. What? It's not complicated, OKABE, come on! I took out my cell phone and checked the outbox. Not the inbox, but the outbox, and it was gone. The history in which I sent the Keep My Ear email in Worldline 1 has vanished. What was there was the message I sent to X saying we need to talk. Wait. But that's fine, right? If the Keep My Ear in message is in there, that evidence that this is not Worldline 1. Yes, it is. OKABE, what the hell is wrong with your brain? It's kinda, yeah, it's one, it's number one. Just you haven't yet sent the email. Maybe in the moment that you were going to send the email, the written statement activated because you just came back from Worldline number 3. Come on, OKABE, I don't need to understand to you. It's me. Then she unexpectedly admitted her mistake. Okay, I get it. Complete number one will be that you sent the email. Alright, OKABE, I'm sorry for screaming at you. This will be like the brother number one without the email then.
そうね。確かにさっきの言い方は適切じゃなかったかもしれないわ。それじゃあ言い直しましょう。あんたはあんたが最初に経験した第一世界線に限りなく近い世界線に移動してきた。これでいい？
Yes.
なんだよ、その限りなく近い世界線って。
ひとまずニア第一世界線とでも呼んでおきましょうか。
Yes.
第一世界線とニア第一世界線の違いはたった一つ。眉の外出断固阻止せよの D メールを送ったかどうか、それだけよ。それ以外については完全に同じ。そう考えてもらっても構わないわ。
Yeah.
もっともただの仮説だけどね。私の立場ではこれが合ってるのかどうかを確かめることはできないのよ、原理的に。ただしこの世界に一人だけ正しいかどうかを見極めることができる人物がいるわ。それはもちろん岡部倫太郎、あなたよ。
Near Worldline 1. A worldline infinitely close to the Worldline 1 I have experienced. Given everything I have seen, it was hard to disagree with Kurisu, which must mean that Mayuri...
なあ、教えてくれ。どうして俺はこのニア第一世界線に戻ってきてしまったんだろう。
難しい問題ね。第三世界線で私が送ったとかいう D メール、それがトリガーになったことは間違いないと思うけど。
そうだ、あの時お前どんな内容の D メールを送ったんだ。
さあ、ニア第一世界線にいるこの私に聞かれても。
そういえばお前、電話レンジカッコ仮のタイマーをセットしてから起動させるまでに3分間も待たせたよな。あの時何をしていたんだ。
だから私に聞かれてもわからないって。
じゃあ直前になってから D メールの転送先を俺の携帯からマユリの携帯に変更した理由は。
Oh,
知らないわよ、そんなの。
so her email could be the one that we saw on the beginning in Mayuri's cell
な
phone.
ぜ送信先の時刻を3時間前に指定した？
The ring Steiner activated at 6:18, so 3 hours before that would be 3:18. However,
ああ、それだったらなんとなくわからないこともないかも。
Chris spoke as she stuck her hands in her pocket.
多分第三世界線での私は壊れた携帯を元通りにしたかったのよ。 D メールの送信先として指定した時刻は15時18分。岡部の携帯に評議会は中止の D メールが届いたのは15時22分のことだったみたいだから、その4分前ってことになるわ。つまり評議会は中止の D メールが受信されるよりも前に私はその D メールを届けたかったってこと。そうすることによって、
評議会は中止の D メールを消し去ろうと考えたわけか。そうすればお前がネットカフェに行くという歴史も消滅し、携帯は復活することになると。
そして実際評議会は中止の D メールはなくなり、私はこうして。
Chris took out her phone and waved it at me before continuing.
携帯を救うことに成功したってわけ。
Chris, my wrist missing. I'm sorry, but my wrist missing. I tilted my head skyward. It seemed like there were more stars out than there were early. But it makes no difference. They were all out of my reach. No matter how far I try, I extend my grasp, I can never grab them. Frustration boils up within me. Time mocks me as it passes by. The noises of the city leak through the gaps between the buildings. The cheerful laughter of young people only further enrage me.
ねえ、一つだけ話しておきたいことがあるんだけど、いい？
Wood. Chris' sudden comment makes me furrow my brow.
第三世界線でマユリが言ったこと、嘘だから。
あ？
嘘？
宝くじが当たったってマユリそう言ったんでしょ？でもそれは嘘なのよ。本人はバレてないって思ってるみたいだけど、私と橋田は知ってるの。それから数時間前の岡部もね。
どういうことだ
？300万円。本当はマユリが大切にしていた宝物を質屋に入れて用立てたお金なの。
あ？
でもそのことを正直に言うとみんなが遠慮しちゃうって、きっとそう思ったのね。遠慮どころかそんな金は使えん。今すぐ質屋に返してこいって岡部だったら怒鳴ったと思う。だからマユリは宝くじが当たったなんて嘘を。
その大切にしていた宝物っていうのはなんだ？
Blue Upa? Maybe?
懐中時計。懐中って名前がついてるみたいだけど。
Wait, let me connect the thing before they give the answer. Let me try. So that's why OKABE borrowed 3 million yen to get pocket back after he discovered the truth. Could be that. No. Pocket is Mayuri's keepsake of her deceased grandmother. Her irreplaceable treasure. I understood that more than anybody.
クリスティナ、その質屋はどこだ？
え？
質屋の場所と名前を聞いている。今から取り返しに行くんだ。
もう行ったわよ。
何？
もう行ったの。昨日ね、岡部一人で。 300万円を用意して。
It's coming together. It's all coming together.
それで俺は門根審判とかいう金融会社から金を借りたわけか。
門根？ああ、モンド審判のことね。
So that's how the kanjis read.
じゃあ海中は無事に取り戻すことができたんだな。
それが岡部、どういうわけか手ぶらで帰ってきたのよね。
どうして？
それはこっちが聞きたいわ。なんでなの？ああ、ちなみに借金についてだけど、あれ返す必要ないから。利息制限法並びに出資法違反ってことで元本さえも返済する義務はないの。知り合いの弁護士に頼んどいてあげるから、そのことについては気にしないで。
I wasn't concerned anyway. Me neither. I didn't care about that. Me neither. It just felt like Mayuri's feeling called me in my chest. She found what was most important to her, probably more important than her own life. And for what? For the lab, for the bright future of Future Gadget Laboratory. About a month ago, I must have picked up that flyer somewhere and confidently proclaimed we will enter the Akiba Invention Contest, simultaneously commencing the Future Gadget Magic Mode project. But due to lack of funding, we likely couldn't make the modification we had hoped to. Mayuri watched from the sidelines as Taro and I found ourselves at our wits' end. I can see it clearly. That's why she lied about winning the lottery.
まゆりね、信じてたみたいよ。うん、今でも信じてるの。秋葉発明コンテストで大賞が取れるって。だって私に向かって言ってたもの、こんなことを。
オカリンやダル君が作ったガジェットは本当にすごいんだよ。本当にとっても優秀なの。それにクリスちゃんの手が加わったらもう最強だよね。絶対大賞間違いなしだよ。
だから海中を七に入れても不安じゃなかったんだと思う。コンテストの対象賞金はちょうど300万。そのお金で必ず取り戻せるって、そう信じてたんじゃないかな。
With my eyes shut tight and teeth gritted, I clenched my fists so tightly my shoulders trembled. Mayuri believed in us, putting something she valued more than her life on the line for our future. But that Mayuri is not with us now. She may be alone somewhere, crying. If so, then there is only one option left to us. I opened my eyes and quickly spoke.
クリスティーナ、D メールを送るぞ。
そう言うと思った。でもだったら私に考えがあるの。任せてくれない？
Sure, but like kinda tell me what we gonna say, what the email gonna say, to who you gonna send, from where you gonna send, because I don't want to go blind.
ダメだ。第三世界線でお前に任せたからこんなことになったんだぞ。
この世界線での私はそんなヘマはしないわ。
同じマキセクリスだろうが。
だけどきっと大丈夫よ。
どうだかな。
それに文面だってちゃんと教えるし。
Thank you.
なんて送るつもりだ。
前に第一世界線で D メールを送った時にはマユリをラボに引き止めようとしたのよね。
Mm-hmm.
そうしたら 第二世界線のラボで火災が発生したと。
Mm-hmm.
だったら次はマユリを泳がせるしかないわ。
泳がせる？
尾行して誘拐犯を捕まえるのよ。そうすれば全て解決するはず。
Oh, yeah, kinda. As she spoke, Kurisu took out her cell phone and started to type. Eventually, her fingers stopped. On the screen faced toward me, a message was written as follows. Tell Mayuri.
眉毛の眉にカタカナのリで眉りか。
ひらがなだと文字数オーバーしちゃうでしょ。
問題はそれが過去の俺にも通じるかどうかだが。
安心して。送信先は私の携帯にするから。
Oh.
待て。ちゃんと理由があるんだろうな。
ここまで関わっといて次の世界線では蚊帳の外ってわけにはいかないでしょ。私も協力する。協力したいの。それにこの作戦は一人では危険だし。
送信先の時間は
Kurisu looked at her watch and spoke.
4時間前、240分前でどう？現在時刻は19時21分だから4時間前だとちょうどマユリが確実にラボにいた時刻に遅れるわ。
Before I noticed it, I was dancing to Kurisu's beat. I had already muttered the words of approval.
いいだろう。
The die is cast. I called Daru and asked him to set up the phone wave the way we discussed. Then, a while later,
オカリン、準備できたお。よし、ダル。電話レンジカッコ仮を起動だ。放電現象、来たこれ。クリスティーナ、今だ。
了解。
with that one word response, Kurisu pressed send. Oh my god! What happened? Why is white? I cannot say. Oh, okay. I was like, what happened? The usual distortion of my vision doesn't stop. The world around me seems to wave as if engulfed by extreme heat, like the haze that rises from the asphalt under a blazing sun. It won't go away. The refractive index of the world seems out of joint, or rather...
熱い。なんだこの暑さは。
Waves of heat rain down on me from above. This isn't good. I timidly raise my head to see. The lab in full in flames.
なんでだよ。
I caught a glimpse of the flame through the window. They looked stronger than last time. I thought my skin would burn just standing here. Wait, last time? Could I have returned once again? I have been in this world line once before, which will mean this is world line 2. That's absurd. Why? At this point I wasn't concerned whether this was a so-called new world line or not. Either way, it's certain that this is a world line very similar to world line 2 that I have previously experienced. I don't know why. How did it come to this? The email sent to Kurisu's cell phone said Tail Mayuri. How does that lead us here? Damn it! But more precisely,
とにかくこの日をどうにかしなければ。
having said that though, it didn't seem like there was much I could do.
なあ、消防車まだ来ないのかよ。
駅の方で大きなビル火災があったんだって。そっちの方に借り出されてるみたい。
What?
このままじゃ隣に燃え移るのも時間の問題だな。
I hear the voices of the crowd, but when I look towards them, I see Mayuri in my periphery. Mayuri! Even in the middle of the disaster, as soon as I saw Mayuri, my heart started to dance. But I couldn't run up to her and call her name with joy, because Mayuri was crying. She was sitting on the edge of the sidewalk, her shoulders shivering. By her side was Kurisu, trying to comfort her. Kurisu had her arm wrapped around Mayuri's shoulders and was whispering something to her. My feet instinctually carried in their direction. I stand beside the two of them. Sensing my presence, Mayuri spoke as she slowly raised her face towards me.
ごめんねおかり
Wait. Oh my god, what you did?
本当にごめんなさい
I don't know what to say to her. While searching for words, Mayuri continued.
それからありがとうさっき俺言いそびれちゃったから助けてくれてありがとう
From the
あのままだったらマユシーはきっと火の中で
Apparently, I managed to rescue Mayuri out of the fire in this World Line 2. It's getting more and more certain that this is either World Line 2 or Near World Line 2.
ありがとうありがとうおかり
Mayuri said repeatedly, tears trickling down her face. Without saying a word, I laid my hand on her head and gently stroked her ash-covered hair. Then came Daru. He spoke blankly as he stared at the blazing fire.
それにしてもあのスケブもったいなかったな
Oh my god, what the hell, that's freaking sketchbook, I'm gonna break it, this paper, I'm gonna rip it.
オカリン気を落とすなお
Why do I care about the sketchbook?
なんで俺がだってオカリンも大切にしてたじゃんあのスケブ
Why?
高校の頃から2人で一緒にコミマとかコミティとかコミイチとかを回ってさ
We did?
それで少しずつ集めていったイラストがあの中にはたんまりと詰まってたわけで
Our.
待て2人で一緒にお前はそう言ったか
何か問題でも
Yeah?
その2人というのは誰と
Yeah.
もちろんオカリンのことだお
バカな俺はそんなイベントに行った覚えなどないぞ
一酸化炭素中毒脳細胞がやられちゃったん僕とオカリンの2人であのイラストを集めたのは間違いないよ
What the hell?
とにかくこれで借金の返済のあてはなくなっちゃったわけだけど
Huh?
待てその2だ借金とスケッチブックとどんな関係がある
何それ本気で言ってるん
It was too much of a hassle to explain. I just told Daru he was right about the carbon monoxide poison to get the conversation moving.
病院行った方がよくね
No.
その話を聞いたらすぐにでも行くだから教えてくれ借金とスケッチブックの関係は
単純なことだあのスケブをタブオークションに出品したらちょうど300万円の値がついたんだ落札したのは確か出版関係の仕事をしてる人で名前は忘れたけどとにかくその人が今夜8時にあのスケブを買い取りに来ることになってたんだ現生を持ってねだけどこの火事じゃもう
I see. The debt interest was 0% if it was paid within a month. So if we sold the sketchbook and received the 3 million yen, we could have paid the debt in full. But
ナダル、ここは思い切って借金を踏み倒すというのはどうだろう。設定された利息は法律に反しているから返済の義務はないみたいなことを女子は言ってたぞ。
そんなのが通用する相手だと思う？アットちゃんに書いてあったじゃん。
Daru took out his cell phone and turned the browser screen toward me. The page said the following.
ダル、お前見せるべき書き込みを間違えてないか？ここにはモンド審判は良心的って書いてあるぞ。
It's a reflection but can be trusted. It's better than any credit company. Seriously, nobody can refute it. But credit, no problem.
嘘は嘘であると見抜ける人でないと難しい。オカリン、本当に覚えてないん？このアットちゃんの書き込み、ゆうべも見せたっしょ。その時はスラスラと普通に読んでたじゃん。
I thought for a while.
いや、今もスラスラと普通に読んだが。
何それキモい。笑えないよオカリン。こんなの縦読みに決まってんだろジョコ。
縦読み？はあ？縦に読むのか？
Now that he mentioned it, I finally realized what I was doing wrong. I look at their phone screens once again, reading the first word of each line. Oh, Mondo Shinpain is seriously bad news. They force insurance money. It will crush you.
モンド審判ガチやばい。保険金かけて沈められる。
ちなみにこの書き込みを見つけてくれたのはマキセ氏ね。オカリンがモンド審判でお金を借りたことを知ってマキセ氏がググったんだ。
Ah, so it was Kurisu. Decrypting code like this will be piece of cake for Channeler Chris.
で、この書き込みをきっかけにして他にもモンド審判についていろいろと調べてみたんだ。そしたら出るわボロボロと怪しい噂だらけだったんだよ。オカリン、マジやばくね？このままだとオカリン、本当に沈められちゃうかも。
Crush. No. I don't want to be crushed. I really don't want to be crushed. So what should I do? The email? Time leap? As I contemplate this, I look up at the Hoyama building. It seemed like the flames had gotten even stronger. I mean, this is bad, really bad. I finally regained my cool. Then the sketchbook, the depth, the possibility of ending up at the bottom of Tokyo Bay with cement shoes, all are merely minor concerns, compared to the harsh reality that our precious sanctuary filled with so many fond memories was being incinerated in front of our eyes. This obviously takes precedence. Furthermore, beyond those flames lies the phone wave, the time leap machine, that gadget a product of mere coincidence. Once it turns into ash, we will never be able to recapture it. What should I do? What am I supposed to do?
どうするも何もないか。
I growl as I kick the ground.
オカリン、どこ行くん？
I hear Daru's voice behind me, but I didn't have time to respond. I ran up the stairs toward the second floor, looking straight ahead. I opened the door and burst once more into the lab. This will be my third time. No matter how many times I enter this scorching hell, I don't get used to it. Furthermore, the more I repeat it, the fire hotter and hotter the fire gets. The flames have spread wide and now lick the ceiling. Can't breathe, I can barely keep my eyes open. The extreme heat penetrated deep into my core. I felt like my internal organs were being burned, but even then I couldn't back down. I covered myself in a nearby lab coat and with all the resolve I could muster, jumped through the raging flames. I cleared the roaring sea of fire and into the developed room I go. When I tumble in the foam wave, it's laying there on its side, undamaged. The monitor, keyboard and heater are all there, but in this extreme heat it's possible that the sensitive internals have damage. I press the power button with a prayer on my lips. With a distinctive CRT startup sound, the monitor lit up. I don't know the will of who it is now, OKABE. I have already decided what to do. Steinsgate is telling me to leap. I was thinking that too. I'm Steinsgate. The leap I should. I will leap to the past. The fire will eventually reach this place, destroying all these machines in the process. But even if the machinery could be saved, I cannot simply accept this lab burning down as a historical truth. It caused a lot of trouble for the neighbors and the owner will probably beat me to death. Which is why I must, by any means necessary, prevent this fire from breaking out. And in order to do that, I must time leap. I did not consider the email to be a valid option. I already sent one in this world line too after all. It allowed me to prevent the fire, but in its place, anyway, there is no time. The fire is getting distressingly close. I type away at the keyboard, inputting the settings. The time leap destination is 3 hours ago. Because we still haven't closed the book on Mayuri's kidnapping case, I choose that time in order to give myself enough time to investigate it. The preparations are all made. The 42-inch CRT downstairs should still be on. I already confirmed it on the way up here. The hedger already on my head. Now all I need to do is activate the time leap machine. I took several deep breaths, then spoke.
Yes. Hiko.
Now I understand the title. Abduction between three worlds. Oh my god, what a mess. Why would he? Right, we don't right. I don't know where we were with the email of Kurisu. I sound like nips in my ears. My head feels like someone stuck their claws in my brain and shook as hard as they could. I clench my teeth until it passes. Then when the pain eventually subsides, I notice Kurisu's face right next to mine.
どうしたの? 大丈夫?
A cell phone in my right hand. The sun in the sky to the west. The hands on my watch point to 4014.
タイムリープ成功か。
え? 何?
いや、なんでもない。
I will have to tell her all about time leaps eventually, but right now I need to get a grasp of my surroundings. I turn to Kurisu and ask,
俺たちは今何をしている?
は?
意味がわからないだろうが、今はひとまず何も聞かずに教えてくれ。わけは必ず後で話すから。頼む。
Kurisu narrowed her eyes in suspicious. Then realization dawning in her face, she looked directly at me.
いけない。こんなところで立ち止まってる場合じゃないわ。行きましょう。
行くってどこに?
決まってるじゃない。マユリの後を追うのよ。
Kurisu runs down the street. I look beyond her to see Mayuri's tiny back slowly moving into the distance. I see that's one mystery solved. Apparently Kurisu and I were following Mayuri. I rushed to keep stride with Kurisu.
D メールが届いたんだな。マユリ尾行せよ。犯人捕らえねば。誘拐阻止困難の D メールが。
そうだけど、どうして今さらそんなこと聞くの？
We keep moving as we talk, looking straight forward, trying not to lose sight of Mayuri.
D メールが届いたのは何時何分だ？
15時24分。ちょうど橋田と買い出しをしているところだったわ。
ダルはどうした？
だから置いてきたって。残りの買い出しを任せて、私は一足先にラボに戻ったの。ねえ、そんなことよりもこのやりとりは何？からかってるの？
わけは必ず後で話す。そう言っただろ。で、その後は俺にメールを見せたのか？
まゆりにもね。
なんだって？
I couldn't help but stop, but Kurisu kept going. I immediately ran after her and asked,
どうしてマユリに教えた？それでは尾行の意味がないだろうが。
教えるべきだって言ったのはあんたでしょ。
俺が？
マユリの気配を消していなくなる能力は異常。普通に尾行しても見失ってしまう可能性がある。よってマユリにも伝えておくべきだ。
Oh,
そもそも誘拐の危機が迫っているというのに、本人にそれを教えなければ警戒のしようがないだろう。そう言ったじゃない。
naturally, I had no recollection of ever saying this, but it certainly sounded like something I would say.
じゃあ、マユリは俺たちが尾行していることを知ってるんだな。
あれが知らない人間の挙動だと思う？
Mayuri stopped walking with an exaggerated stretch, turning around to look at us. After confirming that we were still here, she placed her hands to her side, sneakily waved at us, and turned back to start walking again. Shish.
一応普段通りに行動してとは言ってあるんだけど。
まあ、ある意味普段通りではあるが。
さあ、そろそろ教えてもらえる？一体この記憶喪失ごっこは何？
Now, how many times have I explained the same thing? If I include all the war lines, it will be impossible to count. But I have the hang of it now that I have done it so many times. I know just how to make Chris understand as quickly as possible. Let's say, as quick as possible still takes quite a while if I start from the beginning. By the time I explained everything, the world around me was stained a deep crimson.
それにしても犯人のやつ、一向に姿を見せないな。
かれこれ1時間以上も尾行を続けてるけど、接触してきたのはティッシュ配りのお兄さんだけね。
メイド喫茶のスカウトにも声をかけられないとは情けないもんだ。
Now we're back here. Kurisu had apparently asked Mayuri to wander around Akiba without any particular destination in mind. Mayuri did as she was told, wandering all over town. Kurisu and I maintained our distance and continued to follow after her.
ねえ、念のため確認しておくけど、イクスイコール黒マントの連中と考えてもいいのよね。
Okay. Kurisu asked me as we move.
はあ、第三世界線でラボにやってきたのは連中だからな。
I continue.
ただし、今どこかでマイリを連れ去る機会を伺っているのだとしたら、あんな身なりはしていないと思うが、いくらなんでもあの格好では目立ちすぎる。
そもそもこんな人の多い場所でマユリを拉致しようとなんてするかしら。
The very moment Kurisu expressed her doubts. Huh? A dark shadow crossed the road in the distance, and by the time we released it, Mayuri had disappeared. Huh? I was dumbfounded.
行くわよ、岡部。
Guriso's sharp voice strikes my eardrums. I break out running, my feet pounding the asphalt. Oh my god! Oh my god! It is the black, those people. We turn into an alley to see a black shadow running along, pulling Mayuri's hand. A black hood. X, you got some nerve, you son of a bitch. You think you can Mayuri away in public while it's still light out, all the while wearing such conspicuous outfit. I sped up and ran as fast as I could toward the black hood. Little by little, I closed the distance. I have already passed Kurisu, now she's behind me. She yells.
待ちなさい!
But that's hardly enough to stop the black hood. He won't even turn around. He continues to run towards the distance, pulling my wrist along. Then suddenly, both of them disappear. What the hell? They reach the end of the road and turn right at the corner. I take the same turn. Onto Chundori, the sidewalk is packed with people. Wait, no, this is not the place. When I look down the street, I can see the black hood and Mayuri weaving through the crowd. I maneuver through the crowd and follow. I bumped shoulder with some people, but I didn't care. At this rate, Mayuri will be taken. I think I know where they're taking her. The plan will fail, the worst will happen. I chase after the black hood with all my might, pushing those unsettling thoughts aside. If it appears in the map that I think it's gonna appear, I think we're gonna see it, and I want to see it. Then the black hood suddenly changed course, running across Chudori to the other side of the street. There were no crosswalks or traffic signals, so he took Mayuri and darted through the pacing cars. I immediately followed suit. Fortunately, there was a break in the traffic. I ran across the opposite sidewalk. But as I stop onto the guardrail, I hear a roar behind me. The snarling of cars' engines. I can't help but turn around, where I saw Kurisu in the middle of Chudori. She running this way, but a car is coming at her from the side. A white van. Oh my god, wait a second. Violently, accelerating straight towards Kurisu. When I came to, I was on top of Kurisu's body.
すまん。
なんで謝るのよ。助けてくれたんでしょ。
I guess I did. Right before the car was about to crash into Kurisu, I managed to tackle her and prevent the accident. But because my body had moved unconsciously, it doesn't feel like I did anything to save her.
バカ。一歩間違えば、あんたまで引かれるところだったんだからね。ありがとう。
With tears in her eyes, Kurisu murmured,
本当にありがとう。
She repeated her words of gratitude, trembling with fear. Kurisu bites down on her lip and wipes her tears from the corners of her eyes. I look away, uncomfortable, and pulled myself to my feet to escape from the emotional situation. I quickly scanned for the black hood, but he's nowhere to be seen. This is bad, really bad. We will try heading in the direction that the black hood was going. Right as I start to move, I saw something out of the corner of my eye, something I could overlook. That white van from Italy had smashed into a shop along the road. Perhaps the driver swerves to avoid us, losing control of the vehicle and crashing into the side of the building. We need to chase the Black Hook. I know that 100%, but I can't just ignore a situation where someone could have been hurt. I shouted with frustration and ran toward the scene with Kurisu.
大丈夫ですか？誰か怪我人は？
Kurisu calls into the building. Pizza Rat. Oh wait, oh my god. Worldline 2 Pizza Rat accident.
店の方は大丈夫です。みんな厨房の中にいたんで、それよりも車の方は。
That's right, the car. Is the driver safe? Are there any passengers? When I tried to peek inside the car, a man came crawling out of the broken glass. I recognized his eccentric fashion. This man, who seemed to be invoked the shine by Guy herself, is...
呼んだせシードだつか、なんで知ってんだよお前
Oh my god, what? Oh my god, you ruin everything.
運転していたのはあなた？
見りゃわかんだろ
Honestly, it was hard to believe that he'd even be allowed to drive.
他に同乗者は？
いねえよ
乗っていたのはあなた一人だけなのね。
だからそうだって言ってんだろうが
Calm down. What a relief, no one was hurt. Given the clarity and vigor with which Forsey is speaking, he must be okay. When I look over Forsey's shoulder at the car, I can see what the airbag has deployed on the driver's side.
シド、お前のことは気に入らないが、一応念のため確認しておこう。無事か？
てめえ喧嘩売ってんのか
No.
300万で売ってやろう。
上等じゃねえかこの野郎
He roared in anger and swung his right hand into the air. In it he held something like a crowbar. Ah, come on! Something like a crowbar. In fact, it was a crowbar. Crowbar, get hit, die. After this succession of thoughts both through my mind, I strike the wait, no need to be harassed, repose. Then I speak.
待て、早まるな。
First he was in rush. He didn't even have the time to be rushed. Before he could get rushed, someone blew in like a hurricane.
確保やべ
First he was tackled to the ground face. On top of him was a police officer in uniform. Huh?
やめろ離せ離せ離せって言ってんだろうがこら
First he persists still. Despite the cop holding him down, he still screams around like a little cockroach. Before I knew it, 2, 3, 4, 5 officers were holding him down. Under their combined strength, Forsey movement has been completely uncontained.
くそ覚えてろよただじゃおかねえからな
Several officers pick up Forsey and begin carrying him away. They then shove him into the cop car that was parked just outside. Kurisu and I just look at each other. Fortunately, an officer approached us and snapped us out of our befuddlement.
お手柄でしたね。
It was the officer who first tackled Forsey.
さっきの人、どうしてパトカーに？
あいつは有名なコインロッカー嵐でしてね。窃盗の常習犯なんですよ。
So we can guess that in the world line that the locker is broke. That was world line 3, I guess. He was the one that broke it. I don't know. I'm guessing. What a surprise! Not. It seems like something he will do.
大ビル前のコインロッカーご存知ですか？つい先ほども 奴はあそこで犯行に及んでいたのです。それをパトロールしていた我々が発見しまして、いわゆる現行犯というやつですな。そこで当然のごとく逮捕しようとしたわけですが、奴は近くに止めてあった車に乗り込み逃亡を図ったんですよ。
だからあんなにスピードを。
ええ、そしてその結果があれというわけです。
said the policeman as he pointed to the white van behind him with his thumb. Then I suddenly realized that the officer was holding something in his hand, something wrapped in white handkerchief. I casually asked about it. The officer was more than happy to set my curiosity.
ああ、これですか。これは先ほど奴がコインロッカーの中から盗み取ったものです。バールでロッカーの扉をこじ開けてね。
Don't tell me it's pockety.
見せてもらえますか？
ええ、いいですよ。
And with that, the officer opened his palm. I took a look at the item on the white handkerchief in his hand.
懐中時計？
違う、これはただの懐中時計じゃない。懐中。
What is going on? Yes, there was no question about it. It was pockety. My Yuri's treasure. There's no way I could mistake it.
おや、ご存知なんですか？
ええ、知り合いのものです。
あ、そいつは弱ったな。逮捕にご協力いただいたということでお返ししたいのは山々なのですが、一応これも証拠品なのでね、署で保管しなければならんのですよ。ご理解いただけますかね。
ところでこれ壊れてますよね。ガラスのところがひび割れちゃってるし。
もともとこういう状態だったということは？
ありません。マユリはこれを何よりも大切にしてたんだ。いつだってピカピカに磨いて。
そうですか。では先ほどの事故の衝撃によるものでしょう。
A burning heat boils up from the core of my body. My head began to swim and my indignation began to white out my vision. I raised my head and looked for the police car that 4C was thrown into, but the car had already driven off. I hate him. Cursing in annoyance, I kicked the nearby white van.
ちょっと岡部、落ち着いて。
Kurisu grabs my shoulder to calm me, but it didn't stop my anger. It just destroyed my most important treasure. The pocket watch that she selflessly spawned for the future of our laboratory. Huh? Wait. Why was that pocket watch inside a coin locker?
とにかくあのシドとかいうやつのことはもうどうしようもないわ。それよりも今は。
分かってる。探そう。クロマントとマユリを。
I respond before taking one more look at the crashed van. It had crashed into a delivery pizza place. The cracked plastic sign Pizza Rat in large letters. That black hood took Mayuri towards the station. We ran to the front of the station to try to look for them, but
いないわね。
no surprise there. We lost sight of them 10 minutes ago.
別れて探しましょう。
悪いな。
なんで謝るの？
I blankly followed the movement of the crown with my eyes, then spoke.
お前を巻き込んでしまったからだ、クリスティーナ。
Then Kurisu placed her hands on her hips.
巻き込んだんじゃないわ。自分から巻き込まれに行ったのよ。さっきのあんたの話によると、第一世界線の私は自ら進んで協力を申し出たそうじゃない。 だから私は自分の携帯から自分宛てにマユリを尾行せよという内容の D メールを送ったでしょ。自分一人で全てを動かしてるだなんて思わないで。それはうぬぼれってもんよ。
Sorry.
世界のありとあらゆる事象は複合的に絡み合った因果によって構成されている。
日本語で頼む。
日本語で言った。
Curtis sighed and continued her thought.
とにかく私はマユリのためなら協力を惜しまない。なぜなら私はラボメンのうちの一人だし、それにあんたのサイドキックだから。
Aww.
サイドキック。
ググラカス。それじゃあマユリを見つけたら連絡するから、そっちも頼むわよ。
Said Kurisu as she disappeared into the crowd of people. Sidekick. I muttered the odd English word in my head once again, then pulled out my cell phone. When I googled it, there were a number of it for web dictionaries, so I opened one of them. There, the word was defined as follow. Why are we looking for definition? Sidekick. Friend, commander, partner, assistant. I felt something connect. Sidekick. Or at least I thought I did. Wait, I'm not looking, but I'm guessing it's something to do with each? Wait. Then I started to search for Mayuri and the Black Hood. I scoured through the city of Akiba through and through. Come on, I want to... No. I want to see that map. I won't say it if it doesn't appear. If it appears, then I'm gonna say that's the one I want to see. Stop it. No. But in the end I can't find them. That's when I found myself in front of Umpix. Of course, I tried calling my cell phone again and again. But the only thing I heard was a mechanical voice saying, "The number you have dialed is unavailable. I'm racked with guilt. The plan failed. It backfired. Even if Kurisu came up with the idea in Worldline 1, I still couldn't cope. In retrospect, letting my loose and waiting for the predator to show up was a reckless idea. It's not Kurisu's fault. I'm to blame. It's all my fault." I held my head and fell to my knees. When?
今日な、話は全部聞かせてもらったにゃ。
So you're gonna send an email now? Wait a second. Oh my god, I think I'm getting what is going on. Like, we are entering world lines, then we are getting out of them, then we're like looking how the things kinda happen on the world lines, and I think at the end everything will be one thing. Something like that. When I look up, Faris was holding her hand out toward me. I don't know what this means. Stop it. You were alright. Confused, I take Faris' hand and stand back up.
さっきそこでクーニャンに会ったにゃ。
クーニャン。
Kurisu.
誰だそれは。
マキセクーニャンだにゃ。
日本語で頼む。
じゃあクリスティーニャ。
ああ、助手か。っていうかお前、あいつのこと知ってるのか。
当然にゃ。クーニャンはメイクインニャンニャンの常連にゃ。最初はマユシーが連れてきたんだけどにゃ。
Oh, what a war line.
それでクーニャンから何もかも全部聞いたにゃ。
全部とは。
Faris ignored my question and just kept going.
今 京馬、これは機関による陰謀にゃ。可及かつ速やかに時空郵便を送らないと大変なことになるにゃ。
時空郵便ってなんだ？
時空郵便は時空郵便にゃ。
I'm going to go out on my limb and assume she's referring to an email here.
というわけで、すでにダルニャンに連絡して電話レンジの設定を頼んであるにゃ。時空郵便の文面もフェイリスの携帯に入力済みにゃ。
Let me guess, don't get out of the lab,
あ
black
と
hat.
は京馬がダルニャンに電話をかけてゴーサインを送るのみにゃ。
待て待て待て、お前は一体何を言っている？
いいからフェイリスの言った通りにするにゃ。
Fairy strikes, a kitty punch stands and hiss at me. It wasn't frightening, but I faltered for a different reason.
時空郵便は15時23分以降に届くようにしてほしいってダルニャンにお願いしてあるにゃ。これはその前に京馬の携帯に届いてるはずの2通の時空郵便を生かすためにゃ。
マイルの外出断固阻止せよと、評議会は中止、火を使うなのって E メール。時空郵便のことか？
そうにゃ。その時刻よりも前に郵便が届いちゃうとその2通が消えちゃう可能性があるからにゃ。特に火を使うなの方はラボの火災を阻止するために絶対に生かしておきたい郵便なのにゃ。
It was hard to believe, but Fairy seemed to know exactly what was going on.
次に宛先の件についてにゃ。今度はマユシーに送るべきだと思うにゃ。
Mm-hmm.
マユリに？どうして？
マユシーに危機感を持ってもらうためにゃ。この世界線では京馬とクーニャンが頑張ったけどうまくいかなかったにゃ。だから次回はマユシーにも問題を共有してもらうことによって自分の身は自分で守ってもらうことにするのにゃ。
But we already tried that in this world line. It didn't work. But fine, I will hear her out for now.
最後に時空郵便の内容についてにゃ。
Yeah,
やっぱりマユシーは絶対にラボの外に出しちゃいけなかったんだと思うにゃ。だからラボで待機するようにって内容の郵便を送ることにするのにゃ。
ダメだ。そんなことをしても意味がない。結局ラボにとどまったままでもクロマントの連中がやってくるからだ。
World line 3.
そんなの分かってるにゃ。
Ah,
分かってるけどそれって願ったり叶ったりなんじゃないのかにゃ。
hmm?
だって京馬とクーニャンは今血眼になってクロマントの連中を探してるわけにゃ。それが向こうからのこのことやってくるんだったらこんなに美味しいことはないにゃ。
Okay, we are like re-entering, but in a different way.
だが
戦うのにゃ。京馬、怯えていてはダメにゃ。閉じこもったり後を追いかけ回したりしてるだけじゃ決してマユシーを助けることはできないのにゃ。それにどっちにしろこの世界線でもクロマントの連中と戦うつもりだったんじゃないのかにゃ。だからあえて尾行なんて危険な真似を。
That's true. Paris is exactly right. I felt like the world was opening up before my eyes. That's right, I should fight. No, I have no choice but to fight. If we return to Mary getting kidnapped or the lab getting burned down, no matter what I do, then I have to fight the Black Hoods. As I thought through this, I became more and more energetic. I let out a noble laugh.
その通り、その通りだフェイリスよ。さすがはチェシャーブレイクの使い手。今のはあくまでもお前を試したまで。決してうじうじと悩んだり落ち込んだりしていたわけではないぞ。よかろう、やらいでか。やらいでかという言葉の意味はよくわからんが、とにかく戦ってやろうではないか。ついにこの右腕の封印を解く時が。
In the middle of my wonderful speech.
もしもし、ダルニャン。
I released Fairy Hat out of nowhere, pulled my phone out my pocket and started making calls.
おいフェリス。
いいから黙ってるにゃ。
Daru's giddy voice was so shrill I could hear it from the phone in Fairy's hand.
じゃあ早速だけど電話レンジ起動にゃ。
オッケー。約束のオムライスの件よろしく頼む。
分かってるにゃ。100皿作ってあげるにゃ。
おお、なんという胸熱。全俺が泣いたおう。って言ってる間に
I was anything but prepared for this. But don't she hear those words, Fairy looked at me and said,
それじゃあ行くにゃ。キューマ。
Fairy placed her thumb on the send button of her own phone. Right as she pressed it, I caught a glimpse of the word written on her screen. They say the following: No going out. Let's be safe. Fight Black Hoods.
せーの。ポチッとにゃ。
Oh my god. This for line is like, okay, go here, okay, now here, okay, now here, now come back, now let's do this but in this curve, and now this curve, and now another curve, now with 3, now we need 3. In spite of the usual dizziness, it was easy enough for me to tell where I was. The future couch laboratory, the lab's developed room in fact, and in the corner of the room sat Mayuri. She is holding her knees with headphones in her ears. She seemed to be listening to music on some sort of portable music player. Mayuri's here. Beneath my relief, an idea began to surface. Mayuri is listening to music, but that would mean that these were lines 3, though I could discern that from the content of the mail that triggered the reading strainer this time. No going out, let's be safe, fight blackheads. So, as soon as my dizziness faded, I took action. First, I ran into the common room and checked out the window. There was a black suit, but no black hoods. Of course, so they are. Standing right outside the door. I swallowed ahead towards the door. Why you don't call people? Just to make sure I look through the pit hole. There they are, as I predicted. The fish eyes lens gives everything a surreal, distorted effect, making their already strange appearance look even more bizarre and terrifying. You won't show it. I unconsciously step away, then place my hand on my chest and compose myself.
戦うのにゃ。今日ま、怯えていてはダメにゃ。
Fairy's voice suddenly echoed in my ears. That's right, I have to fight. What are you afraid of, Honin Kyoma? I already know that eventually they will kick down this door and force their way in. So this time I should make the first move.
Yes. Hiko.
I still my resolve and unlock the door. Then I slowly twist the doorknob. From there, I kick the door into them. I looked down at my feet. 2 men in black hoods were crouched down holding their nose and stomach out. In my mental simulation, this single blow had a domino effect, sending all 5 of them tumbling shamefully down the steps, but I only managed to knock down 2 of them. The others there are uninjured. Oh my god. Shit. A bit of cold sweat drips down my face, and for some reason silence hangs over us. I couldn't tell through their masks, but it seemed like the 3 of them were struck down by my surprise attack, which means it's time for a follow-up attack. Or so I thought before I could take action. The black hood on the far left let out a subwoofer level roar.
何してくれたんじゃボケ。
Huh? Is that a Kansai dialect? Hiroshima maybe? I'm not sure, but that loud weird voice was enough to send shivers down my spine. I guess these guys really are part of some creepy organization. Hence send forth the black hood that screamed while we be referred to as number 1, standing to his right number 2, and the right of him number 3. And the black hood that were knocked down will be 4 and 5. Oh my god! Oh my god! Action! Oh my god, look at this! Oh, well, I was momentarily shocked. I couldn't let the likes of this noisemaker take me down without a fight. If I were a frilled naked lizard, I would expand my collar and intimidate them. Unfortunately, I'm not a frilled naked lizard, and my collar does not expand. To make up for this deficiency, I display my form 17, maintain Steins. Then I roar.
What?
よし、聞いてる。
聞いてねえよ。
In response, I switch to Form 17 flying crane stance. A graceful towering stance with widespread wings, resembling the red ground crane found in Kushiro Natural Park.
てめえ、なめてんだろ。
Within that, number 1 reached inside his clock. He pulled something out. It was a single long sword.
おい、そいつは反則だろ。
うるせえ。
He swings at me with a roar. I swiftly dodge his strike by leaping back. Then I tried to strike the weight, no need to be rash, pause, but it didn't seem to work on him. He pressured his way inside and into the center of the room. Then number 2 and 3 followed behind him.
シーナはどこだ。
Number asked with a deep voice. I respond.
シーナは誰のことだ。
とぼけるな。シーナマユリのことだ。
知らんな。誰だマユリって。
とぼけるなと言っている。
It was at that moment. Number 2 line of sign was pointed in the direction of the developed room. No. I thought he sensed my worry. Number 1 narrowed his eyes behind his mask and spoke.
そこだな。
Number 1 takes a step forward. What do I do? What can I do? At this rate, Mary will be taken away.
戦うのにゃ、今日は怯えていてはダメにゃ。
Fairy's voice re-emerged in my ear. But how do I fight? How do I approach this? Okay, wait. So the blood will be from this fight that's gonna happen? My opponent is carrying a long sword. There's no way I can win against a sword unless I have one myself. And I'm in the lab where I'm supposed to find a sword. Number 1 has already moved right in front of the developed room. He's but a moment away from passing through the court line. I have no time, there's no time to think. I instinctively rush toward the cardboard box and draw out a sword stash inside. I take a stance and shot.
この俺に剣を持たせてしまうとは、うかつだったな1号よ。
God.
あん1号って誰だよ。
精神三馬流拳法の極意、しかとその目に焼き付けるがいい。行くぞ。つー。
My attempt was so pathetic I was at a loss for words. I charged and swung at number 1 with my sword, but his long sword easily knocked my blade away, shattering it to pieces, which I suppose was to be expected after all in my hands. Was future guide number 6, Sialum Saber. I couldn't believe that I thought I stood a chance with this thing, even for a moment. Called it temporarily insanity. I was running mainly on instinct when I grabbed the gadget. It's all over. Our annihilation is sure. I have no means of retaliation. My entire body is soaked with an unpleasant amount of sweat. On the other hand, number 1 was staring at the red liquid that was spilled all over his hand.
おい、なんだよこれ。もしかして俺どっか怪我してる？
いや、見た感じ大丈夫みたいだけど。
血のり？って、なんだよこれ。よく見たらマントにもべっとりとついちゃってんじゃんかよ。
あとロングソードにもね。
ありえねえ。これ武器屋本舗で9万8000円もしたのに。
At Blade Works? That means just like the sword I bestowed upon Lukaku, the demon sword Samidare, the long sword is artificial. Looking at it closely, the sharp edge of the blade was rounded off slightly. There was another thing I realized. The attack with the Sialum Saber wasn't meaningless. It is clear from the way these guys are freaking out that they really don't like their hoods getting dirty. My intuition told me as much. This is my chance to strike back. I again ran toward the cardboard box and grabbed a bundle of Sialum Sabers. On the end of each saber is a cap. I took off the cap and started to throw them one by one.
おい、やめろ。
やめるんだ。やめてくれ。
Needless to say, it didn't stop. I didn't let up in my retaliation and continued to relentlessly to carpet bomb them.
ダメだ。このままじゃ全身血まみれにされちまう。
うん。あさってのコミマに着ていけなくなっちゃうよ。
Komima? I thought I heard something like that, but I continued unabated. I continued to throw the uncaped Sialum Sabers one after another.
よし、ここはひとまず撤退だ。
了解。でも
いいからグズグズするな。行くぞ。
The three of them tripped over each other as they ran outside, but I still hadn't yet discerned their identities. I chased after them, refusing letting them get away with this. So that's how he ended up outside. I ran down the stairs and come out in front of the CRT workshop. The black SUV had already driven off. I can see the car get further into the distance. Neither 4 or 5 were at the entrance, so they must have started the engine and waited. Damn. I want to chase after them, but there's no way I'll be able to catch up to a car. With nowhere to vent my anger, I could only stand there foaming. Then... someone spoke behind me. I turned around to see a black hood. I looked at the black hood with fury as I roared.
ちょっと待ってください。
What?
うるさい。問題無や。
I am at his torso and charged it. Thank you. We tumbled to the ground in a tangle of limbs. By the time we stopped, I was on top of him. I immediately take the mounting position and raise right arm.
さあ、観念しろ、コマンド。
観念してます。普通に観念してますって。
いや、お前はまだ観念していない。もし仮に観念していたとしても、残念ながら手遅れだ。
俺のこの右腕の封印はもう解かれてしまったのだからもはやこいつの暴走を止めることはこの俺自身にさえできん。
誰か
では行くぞ。震えよ我が右腕。契約に基づき命じる。漆黒の極限をまといて。
Then suddenly, a voice rained down from above my head. When I looked up, Mayuri was leaning out the window shooting at me. What the hell?
その人はマユシーのお友達なの。
多分
I rolled tear off the man's mask. Underneath was
お前は
the guy down.
やっぱりそうだ。その人、中瀬真一さんっていうの。
He's the brother.
吹雪ちゃんのお兄ちゃんなんだよ。
This wordline gonna make me crazy. What the hell? Oh my god. Fuboki, older brother Nakashi Shini, is a cosplayer who works at a pawn shop. Through her connection with Fuboki and their mutual interest in cosplay, Mayuri and Shinichi have been close friends for a while. About a month ago, Mayuri came to visit Shinichi. Her purpose to raise money. In order to fund for the future Gadget Magic Mode project, Mayuri asked Shinichi for 3 million yen. Needless to say, pawn shops don't lend out money for free. So, as a pawn, Mayuri offered a pocketing. But despite the retro appeal of the pocket watch, there was no way it would be valued at 3 million yen. So Shinichi decided to lie. This is indeed a beautiful watch. It's definitely worth 3 million, but because its value is so highly, I'm afraid you will need to wait a little. Then Shinichi ran to the bank, withdrew 3 million yen from his account and handed it to Mayuri. In other words, he paid for it. Oh my god. What is going on? Okay, I'm kinda getting what is going on, but oh my god. How you dare do this to me? By the way, Mayuri doesn't know this yet. She still thinks she borrowed the 3 million from the pawn shop. Mayuri wasn't around when Shinichi told me this. We told her that we need to have a man-to-man conversation, emphasis on the man, and send her home. But back to the issue. A month passed leading us to yesterday, August 12th. Mayuri didn't get the 3 million yen from the lottery, but by pawning pocketing. After obtaining this information from Daro, I visited Shinichi pawn shop with the 3 million yen I had borrowed from Modon Shinpan apparently. I handed the money to Shinichi and asked him to return the pocket watch. But first he stole it, I guess, but the pocket watch was not at the pawn shop. Shinichi was holding on to himself. It was in the locker room, right? Shinichi, afraid of being caught in his lie, accepted the money and told me, I will return Shinichi pocket watch personally, so please stand down on this matter. I obviously wasn't going to back down after being asked. It seemed we argued for 2-3 hours after that. But prompted by a certain statement, I eventually returned home empty-handed. Then came today, August 13th. Shinichi was supposed to meet with Mayuri to return the pocket watch. Their meeting was 4:30, and he waited for Mayuri, but she never showed up. Which isn't a surprise, my past self had kept Mayuri in the lab after reading those 2 emails. He couldn't reach her by phone or mail. Her phone was dead, so there was no way to contact her. Normally one would think I would just return it tomorrow or the day after, but not Shinichi. Not after I hammered that pocket watch is very important to Mayuri into his head over and over the day before. Shinichi wanted to return the pocket watch today, no matter what. That's why he visited the lab. Mayuri had told him before that she was closely involved with the place after all.
なるほど。話は分かった。 つまりお前はあの懐中時計を前売りに返すためにこのラボへとやってきたというわけだな。
いえ、正確に言うと返すという目的のためにやってきたのです。
どう違う？
ちょっと違います。
まあいい。ところで連中は何者だ？あの黒マントを着ていた奴ら、お前も含めてだが、どうしてあんな身なりをしていた？
あいつらは僕のコスプレ仲間なんです。妹の吹雪とは違うサークルですけどね。で、あのコスはあさってのコミマ向けにシーナが僕らのために作ってくれたもので。
I thought as much. Which means I have done wrong by Mayuri. I slightly start to regret throwing all that fake blood all over the costume.
だが、街の中でまであんな格好する必要はないだろう。それともあれがお前たちの私服か？
もちろん違いますよ。
じゃあどうして？
僕らはここに来る前にシーナを探してたんです。僕がみんなに声をかけてシーナを見つけてほしいって頼んで、それでみんなで手分けして秋葉の街を捜索することにしたんですけど、そうは言っても秋葉も広いですし簡単には見つかるわけないですよね。だったら向こうから見つけてもらえばいいじゃないかって、そういうことになって。
だからあんな目立つ格好を。
目立つっていうのもありますけど、あのコスはシーナが作ったものだからすぐ目に留まると思ったんです。でも結局は見つからず、このラボへ。
あの車は？
ロングソードを持ってたやついたでしょう。あいつの車です。あいつ頭に血が上ると手がつけられなくなるタイプで、ご存知だと思いますけど。
Above our heads, countless stars were already twinkling. For some reason, the sky looked prettier here than in another world lines.
さて、それでは例のものを返してもらうとしようか。
例のもの？
決まってるだろ。懐中時計だよ。
それがここにはないんです。
なぜ？
今夜どうしても知人のお通夜に出席しなくちゃいけなくて。
それは心からお悔やみ申し上げるが、それとこれとどういう関係がある？
もう今日はシーナには会えないと思ってたんです。約束の場所には来ないし連絡も取れなかったから。でもどうしても今日中に懐中時計を返したくて、だからロッカーに入れました。
I'm forced.
大ビル前のコインロッカーに。
And what happened? It was stolen.
なんだと？どうしてそんなことを？
だから言ったじゃないですか。今日はもう会えないと思ったからですよ。会えないけど絶対に返したかったんです、今日中に。そんな時どうすればいいと思います？これです。
She removed his cell phone from his pocket.
もしもギリギリまで探してどうしてもシーナが見つからなかったらこのメールを送るつもりでした。
Now you wait a second, let me guess. They're gonna send an email.
もちろんまだ未送信ですけど、下書きの状態のものがこれです。
Can I see? Let me see it. It was written as follow. For Sheena, you know what? In locker number 005, the key is taped to the bottom of the locker. A familiar sentence. There was no way I could forget. This is...
なあ、一つ聞かせてくれ。お前の携帯メールのアカウント名は何だ？
どうしてそんなことを？
いいから頼む。 教えてくれ。
Come on, Snake.
I chain his snake ですけど。
I feel like a stupid person.
意味は？
え？
そのアカウント名の意味は何だと聞いている？
意味なんて特にありませんよ。ただのアナグラムなんですから。僕の名前は中瀬真一。アルファベットを並び替えると I chain his snake になるんです。
It felt like I was completely exsanguinated, dried up from my toes up. At the same time I hear click, the sound of things fitting together. These numerous fragments came together and shone in a dazzling flash inside of me. At that moment, everything made sense. In a snap, I could see the full picture, the entire sequence of events. Then Kurisu entered the lab. She looked from me to Shinichi and back again with puzzlement.
この人誰？
Shinichi and I decided to go to the coin lockers in front of Taibiru. There was one thing I want to confirm. I told Kurisu to wait at the lab. If my prediction is correct, I will need to send an email. And that's it at 3 when... Without anyone at the lab, the phone wave won't be activated. So I asked Kurisu to take that post. Kurisu pressed me for an explanation, but the moment I said I would tell everyone you go to the net cafe, she swiftly fell in line. And here we are. Now regarding this issue, I want to confirm, the moment the coin locker came into view, I believe had my answer. Because the door of the bottom left locker number 5 was heavily deformed, but I still need to check. I peek inside the locker just in case, and it was empty, right? And it's empty. Empty. Nothing inside.
そんな。
Shin was quite flustered, but the sign did not surprise me at all. It's an unfortunate eternal event, of course, but this one I have already anticipated, so the shock isn't as severe for me, neither for me.
何があったのか教えてほしいか。
Foresee, right?
知ってるんですか？
Yes.
はあ。シドってやつがバールを使ってこじ開けたんだよ、このロッカーを。で、中の懐中時計を盗んでいきやがった。有名なコインロッカー嵐なんだと。
くっそー、許せない、許せません。なんで警察はそんなやつを野放しにしておくんだ。
Well, they did catch him in Worldline 2, but that's probably not possible in this Worldline 3. That pocket watch was probably being sold off somewhere by now. As frustrating as it is, it's hard to deny that in this Worldline 3 the possibility that Mayuri will be reunited with Pockety is incredible slime. Worldline 2 is similarly frustrating. Their Pockety is in police custody as a piece of evidence, but will eventually be returned to Mayuri. Unfortunately, that Pockety is in a sorry state, so we're going to number 1 again and doing everything right. I suppose the crash had done several damage to it, because in 1 Foresee could not break it, but we ruined everything by sending the email. What? Oh my god. There is but only one. I need to return to Worldline 1. How? By sending an email, of course. From whose phone? From Ichi's, from Shini's phone. Who is the recipient? Myself. When was it sent to? I should receive it at 4:3. What's the message? The message that Shini showed merely just as it is. The email will automatically delete any character after 30 single byte character after all. For Shini, you know what in number, the day, blah blah blah. For Sheena, you know what? Blah blah blah. The key statement blah blah blah. For Sheena, you know what? In DB locker. Well, to be fair, I'm deleting a space before in DB locker to keep the entirety of the last word in the email. I fear returning to the world line 1 because of the risk that Mayor will go missing, but that's no longer a concern because I'm now aware of Ichis is not a kidnapper. The answer lies within the email that my sidekicks and that disturbing mingle of letters. I borrow Sheena's phone, open up the saved message from Ellie and send the receipt as the phone wave. I have already informed Carissa of my intent time and recipient. All I need to do is call her. However, her phone is currently incapacitated due to the dropping in the toilet at the cafe. So I thought I would call the Brown Book Tube Workshop. Is that a good idea? But I never saved its number into my phone. So I dialed 104 and asked to be connected directly. I said due to a complicated turn of events, I need to talk to Carissa in the lab ASAP. Would you do me a favor and go upstairs to get her for me? To which the owner replied,
バカにすんな。うちの電話はコードレスだ。2階なら電波が届くだろうから、この電話機をそのまま貸してやる。待ってろ。
Thanks. He put me on hold where I was greeting with the classic hold waiting music for Alice. While I wait, I turn my attention to Shinichi.
なあ、新一。2つだけ聞きたいことがあるんだがいいかな。
なんでしょ
う。もしもの話だ。さっきマユリを捜索していた時に、お前の仲間のうちの一人が、例えばロングソードを持っていたあいつがマユリを発見したとしたらどうすると思う？
あいつのことだか
Run
ら
away and no stopping.
多分シーナの手を強引に引っ張って無理やりにでも僕のところまで連れてこようとしたんじゃないかと思い
Our
ます。
answer, ladies and gentlemen.
僕はシーナに会ってもちろん懐中時計を返します。
すでにこのロッカーに入れた後だったとしたら、
そしたらこのロッカーのところまでシーナを連れてきて、
だがご覧のようなありさまだったら、
それは困りますね。多分泣きじゃくって詫びを入れて、それから最終的にはあの研究所ラボって言うんでしたっけ、あそこに送っていったと思います。実は今も泣きそうなんですけどね。
Said Shinichi as he wiped the end of his eye with the back of his hand. For Alice is still playing, stop playing without taking the phone away from my ear. I asked the next question.
2つ目だ。俺が昨日質屋に行った時、お前はある言葉を告げることによって最終的に俺を納得させたと言ってたな。そのある言葉とは何だ？
When I asked Shinichi looked up at the sky, stretched out his arm and formed a fist, as if he was trying to grab the star. Then he responded.
僕はシーナのことが好きなんです。そう言いました。
Oh.
だから懐中時計はどうしても自分の手で返したいのだと。
ああ、もしもし、岡部？変わったわ。ん？もしもーし。
聞こえてる。
だったら返事しなさいよ。ったくも。店長カンカンに怒ってたわよ。ラボの惨状を見てね。一応サイリウムセーバーの残骸は片付けておいたんだけど、あの血痕、血のりの後は手間がかかりそうだったからそのままにしておいたの。電話レンジを起動させたらこのコードレスフォンを返しに店長のところに行かなきゃいけないのよね。またこって てりと絞られそうでうんざりする。
I inadvertently looked down at my body. My clothes are covered with stains from the fake blood and my hands are all red. I must have gotten covered when I jumped on Shinichi.
ああ、そうそう。大事なことを言い忘れてたけど、電話レンジの設定はすでに完了してるから、あとは起動させるだけよ。ねえ、本当にどうしたの？何かあった？
いや、大丈夫だ。では行こう。
了解。
Shortly after, I can hear the sound of sparks through the phone.
放電現象、発生確認。
From Battles 4, I take Shinichi's phone and press send. Okay guys, we got a letter till here. So follow the day without knowing. But I didn't have the time to explain. Without saying anything, I rushed to the locker in the bottom left corner and stuck my head underneath. I felt something hard against my fingertip. It was affixed to the bottom of the locker with a piece of tape. I peel it off and take a look at what I have found. Sure enough, it was the key to the locker. The number 005 is engraved upon it.
Yes.
There we go.
ちょっと何なの？
わけは後で説明する。黙って見ててくれ。
Leaving the flummox curious aside, I did what I had to do. I inserted the key to the locker number 005 and twisted it. Lock it with a nice metallic snap. I take a few deep breaths and close my eyes. Please be there. With that wish in my heart, I take hold of the locker door and open it. Inside, yes, there was the pocket watch, my most precious treasure, Pockety. And of course, Pockety was completely unsnatched. Sparkly clear too, just the way it should be. You can laugh, OKABE. Tell him I hate Forsey. He's such a problematic guy. Once I launch my beautiful tenor voice toward outer space, I take Pockety out of the locker and put it in my pocket. As you have likely discerned by now, the reason why Pockety was left unharmed in Worldline 1 is because Chris and I maintain our vigil in front of the lockers. As a result, Forsey could not do his job and break into the locker.
さあ行くぞ、クリスティーナ。
行くってどこに？
無論、我らが根城、ラボに決まっておろうが。
イクスのことはどうするのよ？
イクスは誘拐犯などではなかった。ただの質屋のコスプレイヤーだ。コスプレイヤーの質屋と言ってもいいが。
いや、よくわからないけど。それじゃあマユリは？
マユリのことなら案ぜるな。事件は全て解決した。いや、そもそも最初から事件ですらなかったのかもしれないが。
He could not say it better.
とにかく行くぞ。アットチャンネルはクリスよ。ラボへ帰還だ。
その二つので呼ぶな。
というわけで、すべての謎は解けたのだよ、諸君。
We did jump a lot, but
全然どういうわけなのかわからないんですけど。
詳しく。
よかろう。では教えてやる。すべては15時18分。この時刻にマイルの携帯に届いた一通の D メールから始まったのだ。要するに、このマイルの携帯の中に答えが隠されているということ。だがあいにくと、この携帯は今充電が切れている。 このままでは
I was thinking that I was like, if the battery didn't die, we'll have seen everything, and everything would have been solved.
その辺に俺の携帯の充電器があるから取ってくれないか。
だが断る。
そこは断るところじゃないだろ。
ほいよ。
Say that Rosie tossed the charge over me. After catching it, I connected to Mayuri's phone and stuck the power plug in the wall outlet. Since Mayuri and my phones are from the same company, we can use the same chargers.
これでよしと。
じゃあ早速そのメールを。
まだれクリスティーナ。そうことをせくでない。物事には順序というものがあるのだ。山村先生もそう言っていた。
誰よそれ。
とにかく話はすぐに終わる。まあ聞いてくれ。当該の D メールには2つの謎があった。一つは文面について、もう一つは送信者についてだ。ひとまず送信者の方から片付けておくことにする。結論から言おう。この D メールを送ったのはクリスティーナ、お前だ。
なんなのよその犯人はお前だ的な言い方は。だいたい私 D メールなんて送ってないし。
送ったのだよ。第三世界線でな。送信者のアカウント名はサイドキック257となっていた。
サイドキック 257？
おお。
それってマユリの携帯にあった。
だからマユリの携帯に送られてきたと散々パラ言っておろうが。
ああ、それじゃあ15時18分に届いた D メールって
そうだ。
Christian and I saw the email together here in World Line 1. That's why Kurisu knows the content.
なんか僕だけぼっち的な。
安心しろダル。クリスティーナも全く気づいていないようだから。
なんか腹立つ。
いいから戻すぞ。アカウント名についての話だ。クリスティーナ、サイドキックとはどういう意味だ？
親友とか仲間とか相棒とか、それから助手とか。
くむ。ところでクリスティーナ、お前は俺にとってのなんだ？
赤の他人。
助手だ。自覚を持て。第一世界線のクリスティーナよ。少なくとも第三世界線でのクリスティーナは意識しているようだったぞ。そうでなければサイドキックなどというアカウント名はつけないだろうからな。
なんだか論理が逆転してるような気がしますけど。
あくまでサイドキック257は自分ではないと言い張るつもりか？
そうは言ってないけど。
では聞こう。お前の誕生日は何月何日だ
？7月25日。
月と日を逆にすると
257？
だけど私そんなアカウントのメールアドレス持ってないし。
それはそうだ。なぜならこのアドレスは第三世界線での助手がネカフェで作ったステアードだったのだからな。
ネカフェ？マキセ氏、ネカフェなんて行くん？
行くわけないでしょ。
どうして白を切る？ネカフェに行くことはそんなに恥ずべきことではないぞ。
そうだ。普通にリア充とかスイーツとかイケメンとかも行ってる。
After their explanation, Chrissy started twirling her hair with her fingers and said,
じゃあ行ったのかも。
行ったのだよ。確かに第三世界線でな。 自分でそう言っていたのだから間違いない。さて、話をステアードの件に戻そう。助手はこれをいつ作ったのか。おそらく俺を3分間待たせていた時だ。
In Worldline 3, Carissa told me to wait for 3 minutes before setting the phone wave's timer and activate it. Then she hung up on me. Because she called me from a public phone, perhaps she immediately went back to her booth, got onto the computer and proceeded to create the disposable account. Within 3 minutes, the account was made. Carissa then wrote the email and sent it to the phone wave with the delay send function.
常人のなせる技ではないが、アットチャンネラークリスのスキルをもってすれば不可能ではなかったものと思われる。
One cannot forget that Carissa is a prodigy who at the age of 17 had work published in a major science magazine.
でもどうしてわざわざ PC からメールを送る必要があったん？
その時、第三世界線での助手の携帯は壊れていたからだ。ネカフェのトイレに落としたらしい。
おう。
ところで、助手はこの時もう一つ不可解な挙動を見せている。最初は D メールの転送先を俺の携帯にするよう指示していたのだが、なんと放電現象が始まってから突然前入りの携帯に変えるようにと電話をかけてきたのだ。これは D メールの文面が暗号化されていたこととも密接なつながりがある。
暗号化されてたん？
そうだ。と言ってもデジタルの暗号ではない。ものすごくアナログな暗号。ある特定の人間にしか判読できないよう文字が組み替えられていたのだ。
Vertical way?
では、なぜそんなことをしたのか。はじめは俺の携帯に送るつもりだったからだ。
This email, like many others, contained a word of instruction, telling me to do something. If I had received that email as original intended, I probably would have carried out the instruction in the email without fail. But what if I was caught by an enemy after I had done so? My phone would be taken and my phone would check my inbox, learning immediately what I have done, which will defeat the purpose of sending that email in the first place.
そこで第三世界線の助手はメールの文面を暗号化することにしたのだ。
つまり岡部だけに読めて敵には読めないメールにすることによって、万が一敵に携帯を奪われてもある指示が簡単には露呈しないようにしたってわけね。
その通り。
じゃあその後送信先をマユシに変えたのはなんでなん？
簡単なことだ。暗号化だのなんだのめんどくさいことをしなくても単に送信先をマユリに設定するだけでほぼ確実にある指示を知られないようにすることが可能だからだ。
Because of the battery.
第三世界線での助手はメールを遅延送信してからそのことに気づいた。だから慌てて俺に電話をかけてきて送信先をマユリに変更するよう要請してきたのだ。
さてと、それじゃあそろそろ聞かせてもらいましょうか。答えとやらを。
いいだろう。
I sent power on my phone and opened the inbox. I proceeded to display the encrypted message in order, primarily for Daru's sake.
これは助手が俺に向けて送った暗号文だ。ということは当然のごとく、俺はこの暗号の解読法を知っていなければならない。また同様に、この暗号文を作った助手自身も当たり前のことだが、この暗号の解き方を知っていることになる。では、その解き方とは何だ？俺と助手が二人とも知っている暗号とは。気づいたきっかけはダルが第二世界線で教えてくれた内容にある。
Oh, so it's vertical reading.
僕がなんかエロいこと言ったん？
エロいことは言っていない。
ちなみにこの書き込みを見つけてくれたのはマキセ氏ね。おかりん、本当に覚えてないん？このアトちゃんの書き込み、ゆうべも見せたっしょ。その時はスラスラと普通に読んでたじゃん。え？つまりどういうこと？
わからないか？縦読みだよ。
そうか、3通に分かれたメールをサンドイッチみたいに重ねればいいのね。
Mayuri will be kidnapped. Yeah.
あとは左端の列から順番に縦に読んでいけばいいだけだ。するとこうなる。
Mayuri will be kidnapped. Hide in ghost.
マユリ、
拉致される。
迷彩ボールに
隠せ。
I give them a small note and speak.
15時18分にこの D メールを受け取ったマユリはおそらくすぐに、いやすぐにではないかもしれないが、とにかくいずれにせよ不審なメールが届いたことを俺のところへと知らせに来たはずだ。この時刻俺とマユリは一緒にラボにいたからな。きっとあいつのことだから、ねえねえオカリン変なメールが来たなどと言いながら俺のでこいつを解読した過去の俺は指示通りのことをそっくりそのまま実行に移したのだ。
ってことは
マユリはずっと。
そう、ここにいたんだよ。
I walked toward the corner of the room and pulled the charger cable from the wall.
フォカヌポー、未来ガジェット7号機、広角機動迷彩ボール、デモナイズエディションバージョン 1.24、降臨きたこれ。
デモナイズエディション？
魔改造したからそう呼ぶことにしたんだお。
ねえ、そんなことよりも本当にこの中にマユリが？
Oh my
調
god.
べてみればわかる。なあダル、こいつはどうやって開ける？
単純に上に持ち上げるだけだお。
As instructed, I lift up ghost in the bowl. And there... Oh, was Mayuri. Mayuri lay on a comforter of the floor, curled up like a cat. She's sound asleep.
やれやれ、拍子抜けね。
はあ、あんだけ心配したのは何だったん？
I was thinking the same way, that's why I was laughing.
でもなんだかとっても幸せそう。
かくれんぼしてる最中に押し入れの中で眠っちゃった子供みたいだお。
とにかくよかったわね、岡部。
That one word was all I had left in me. If I tried for a second, it would have lost tears from my eyes. For a while, we just silently looked at Mayuri's sleeping face. And while I listened to her sleeping breath, I found myself wondering, why didn't I hide Mayuri inside in the bowl in World Line 2 or World Line 3? The encrypted likely email would have reached Mayuri's phone at 3:18 in both of them. So why didn't I follow the instructions? The following is merely my hypothesis, so may I very well be mistaken. But perhaps both World Line 2 and 3 play out like so. First, Mayuri received the email at 3:18. Then Mayuri, with puzzle and several tried to work out the garbled message on her own, putting all of her intelligence to the task. But during this time, in both World Line 2 and 3, I received the Keep Mayuri in, Stop Kidnapping email. That would be at 3:20, just 2 minutes after Mayuri received the encrypted email. Seeing this email, I likely found myself so caught up in the immense thread that I didn't give Mayuri the chance to say a word about her email. And on Mayuri's part, listen Mayuri, you are to under no circumstance leave this place, stay in the lab, got it. I imagine after hearing my stark warning and seeing the fire in my eyes, she found it difficult to bring up a strange, seemingly unrelated message. 4 minutes later, I received a phone call from Carissa over line 2. Of course, the call was in regard to the email that she received, which said, tell Mayuri. In word line 3, on the other hand, 3/2020, I received the stove submit used no fire, lab will burn, which is shortly followed by Mayuri receiving no going out. These consecutive emails must have thrown the lab into chaos, costing Mayuri the opportunity to tell me about the first message she received. But these emails are limited to their respective word lines. In this word line, there was never a situation where we received multiple emails consecutively, so Mayuri probably had more leeway to approach me. Hey Ocarina, I got a weird message. I also wouldn't have been in a panic, so I'd be able to focus on decrypting the message. Therefore, this is the result. That's why I didn't hide Mayuri in word line 2 or 3. Thought maybe it's more accurate to say that those 2 word lines were produced because I didn't hide Mayuri. And while I was thinking about all of that, Mayuri began to stir and slowly open her eyes.
あれどうしたのみんな
The three of us looked at each other and grinned.
トゥットゥルー
Oh,
マユシーだよ
Tuturu.
なんだ
I want to
そう
hug
気の抜けた
her.
感じのトゥットゥルーは
だってまだ起きたばっかりだし
岡部、あれは
あそうだったな
I pulled you know what out of my pocket, placed it in Mayuri's palms, then closed her hands over it. Mayuri seemed puzzled.
あれあれあれあれこれ怪獣だ戻ってきたんだ
Then she jumped up to her feet.
でもこれどうしたの
空から降ってきた
本当かななんだかよくわからないけどマユシーはとっても嬉しいのですありがとうオカリン
You're welcome. Mayuri gently placed Pocket against her ear. She looked intent as she listened to the tick.
ねえところでマユシ本当にあの迷彩ボールの中にずーっといたん？
どうしてそんなこと聞くの？
もしかしていなくなっちゃったんじゃないかってみんなでちょっと心配してたから。
いなくなる？いなくなることなんてないよ。マユシーはずーっとここにいるもん。いなくちゃいけないんだもん。だってマユシーは
OKABE hostage?
マユシーはね
OKABE hostage?
オカリンの人質だから
Aww. Oh. Oh.
オカリン
Ah.
誰か来たみたいだよ
Ah. Wait, what?
誰だこんな時間に
I mean, by accident, played the eggs and the critics stop it and we are here. Like, I head toward the door and slowly open it. And who should appear but
桐生萌えか
Huh?
どこかでお会いしましたっけ？
Huh? I just checked the time. 7:53, but she's talking. It wasn't exact, but it was close to the time that the rounders raid our lab. No, not now. I can't breathe. I was frozen, unable to move a muscle. Then Daru came up from behind me.
もしかしてタブオクの？出版関係の会社に勤めてる？
テンプロですけどね。
Wait. She's the one that want the freaking stupid sketchbook. Marcus using full sentence. Is this not Shining Finger right now?
約束の時間20時でしたね。少し早すぎましたか？
いえ、それは別にいいんですけど。
では例のものいただけます？
いや、それがそのなんというか。
Daru cast a glaze toward the corner of the room. When I followed his line of sight, I saw it. The freaking sketchbook. Soak it in Dr. P. The thing I spilled Dr. T all over. The sum bought for 3 million yen. No, what they were supposed to buy for 3 million yen.
スケッチブック。
残念ですね。これではちょっと。お邪魔しました。失礼します。
Okay. Suddenly, my petrification was lifted. Me too. Right as Monica disappeared out the door, I quickly turned around. I ran as fast as I could into the... No, Okabe, no!
ちょっと岡部、何をするつもり？
I'm curious as she chased after me. She has a look of concern on her face, which probably means that was a rhetorical question.
まさか冗談でしょ？
Really? Oh my god. I stood in front of the X
まだ
thing.
解決していないことが一つだけ残っている。
I know it was for that, but freaking sketchbook.
だからそれは払う必要ないって。
いや、おそらく無理だ。俺はいずれ東京湾に沈められることになる。このままずっと返さなければな。返済手段として考えられる方法は2つ。1つは秋葉発明コンテストで大賞を取ること。そしてもう1つは過去に戻ってスケッチブックが毒ペまみれになるのを阻止することだ。
どっちを選択するつもり？
愚問だな、クリスティーナよ。どっちを選択するだと？そんなものは決まっているではないか。俺はシュタインズゲートの選択に身を委ねるまでだ。
It would have been more epic, this phrase, if it wasn't for a freaking stupid sketchbook.
エル、プサイ、コングルー。
Okay, don't use epicness for a stupid sketchbook. We ended. Abduction, yeah. Okay. Oh. Right. Right. Oh my, there was a space. Nah. When I saw the intro last episode, I was like, wait a second, girl, you're here. If you're here, then nah. Okay, I'm like happy. That was this worldline, the writers, I got a feeling they want us to suffer. They want us to be crazy, like, oh my god, what's going on? And then everything is like, hey, it was a misunderstanding, haha, haha. And then they will put the credits, and then Moeka and you will be like, oh my god, what? But then it's lifted, and you will be like, what? It was a cool ride, this worldline, yeah. I do wish it ended more, you know, dark itself. But yeah. Okay, guys. I'm joking, obviously. Not today, tomorrow. We start with 9. The last worldline. We're going to 0. Ah! I'm so excited. Ooh. What will be the worldline of 9? Lunar P1st. No idea. I cannot do anything with that title. Oh my god, the final one. I think we finish it in 3 days. I think 3 days. Let's see how subsuination it will be. Subsuination, what? But I don't know if you guys got me, like, in this worldline, it's 3 parts, and this last part is kinda 2 hours or something, because that's when everything's like, you're like, oh my god, everything's been solved by action, all that, bam, 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 bam. And that's when it's subsuination you at how you want to, you ended it, that like it happened today. So if 9-1 is suctionation type of stuff worldline, maybe 2 days. Okay, I don't think 2 days. 3. And yeah, 0, 0. Oh my god. Ah! And you know what it means when 0? New intro, new song. Okay, wait, I'm afraid of 0. Wait a second. Yeah, I'm kinda afraid of 0. Because it will be a roller coaster. Oh my god. Ah. Okay. Well, it seems like there is peace at the moment here in this Divergence worldline. I won't say nobody gonna die later on or anything like that, but 4.4, I don't know what's this. I don't know. Worldline, I don't know. Worldline, all the alphabets or something like that. Okay. Alright. I will leave happy. And tomorrow we start 9. I'm excited. Oh, thank you guys, really. Oh my god. Okay guys. Thank you again. Thank you so much again. And see you in the next one. If you guys want. I don't know.
Lose myself in this city now.